Hi guys, I'm kind of thinking about getting Arrma Gorgon, the two-wheel drive that kind of looks like this, a little bit grave diggerish, and easy in the U.S. and other places. It's $140 for the blue one without the battery and the charger, but I'm in the Philippines, so the hobby shops are $200 for that one, and online it's more than $200. So I thought, well, I'll just get out my old Zinglahong 9125, or it's also known as the XLH, and it's four-wheel drive, all metal gears except for the spur gear, but they do make a upgrade shaft that has a metal gear for that. So this is a SST body I found a few years ago, kind of a grave digger style body, so all it needed was some extended body post here just to add on. So I've had this thing like 5 years and nothing has broke on it. I upgraded to big 1/10 oil shocks. They call it 1/10, but you can see it's like 1/12. Here's a HPI Firestorm that's a true 1/10. And then my ZD Racing 1/10 monster truck is even bigger than this thing. So nothing has broke. One time I thought the rear differential was going out. It was clicking when I was getting hard on the throttle, and I took it apart. Everything looked good, so I just added a little bit of grease. Quite a few screws to take this apart. You have to separate the two-piece chassis. It's kind of enclosed. So then what I found out, it was the plastic hexes. The little pin was skipping inside and making a bad clicking noise, so I just upgraded it to aluminum hexes. So yeah, 5 years I didn't even have to replace differential gears or anything. And then I just used the wheels and tires on my old vintage Tamiya Pumpkin because they look good on there. So these are just Ghoul RC wheels I bolted on. And yeah, it came with a little tiny battery, and these are about $100, four-wheel drive, all metal gears. And when that little battery was done, I run it on a 2S, and I have Velcro straps like I do in this one, but I just find lay it in there, a 2200 milliamp one, lay it in there, and electrical tape one wraparound, and you can fly over the jumps and it never moves. I put a little fan on this ESC years ago. It also takes 3S, no problem, but today I just ran it on 2S for the jumps, and the wife was driving, so just kind of keep it a little bit tamer. And if you watch Perth West on YouTube in Australia, he had one of these years ago, and he even put 4S battery in there, and it went screaming across the parking lot with the stock ESC. It never blew up. So these are really tough, and it's got two motors, two 390 motors. One's running forward, one's running backwards, because it's on each side of the big spur gear that's in there. So some guys on the groups have even put two brushless motors or just one brushless motor in there, but nothing's broke. I just leave it the way it is. These shocks were too tall because they're 1/10, so I made some limiting straps out of zip ties to just from the shock tower to the upper A-arm, so it kind of holds it down a little bit. Otherwise, the angle was so bad on the shafts, it wasn't doing too good on the shafts. I could see it was starting to wear them out a little bit. So, yeah, this was a HPI Nitro, and after a while, the motor was tired out. It wouldn't start good anymore, even with the drill start on it. So I just took a WL Toys motor mount, a Tamiya 540, and I run it on 3S all the time, and it really scoots. It's just rear-wheel drive, and the big tires, I put grippy new tires on it. The other ones were worn out, so that's my good beater truck. But I ran it in the rain last week, kind of during a typhoon, and it definitely spins a lot because it's only two-wheel drive, and it doesn't steer the best. So I'm kind of thinking the Gorgon would give me kind of the same trouble. It's a little more complicated to drive two-wheel drive. You got to be a little easier on the throttle, or if you're hard on the throttle, you just got to be sliding it sideways around the corner. So I want to get an Arrma someday. I've had lots of Traxxas, and I have Kyosho, and I have Tamiya right now, more vintage ones. And I'm kind of on the fence about the Gorgon because I hate paying $200 when I know everybody else gets them for $140. But if I don't get that, I guess this one is pretty darn good. I can get every single part in the Philippines. It's on all the platforms. The Gorgon, not much for parts on the online platforms. I would always have to email or call the hobby shop in Manila, which is 24-hour drive for me away, and just have them ship a part to me for the Gorgon. So that's just my video today. I'll show you some run video. The wife was doing some good flips in the air driving this thing. She has fun driving these. So thanks a lot for watching, and let me know if you got a Gorgon or something, how you like it. So thanks. Nice. Oh, perfect.